I'm single as a dollar bill, so if you got somebody,
100%.
send them my way. Everybody has their eye on me. Like, that's the vibe. That's the energy I'm giving.
Travis Kelce is 1 month away from marrying the most famous woman on the planet, and somehow his ex-girlfriend is the one making headlines. Let that sink in for a second. With the wedding of the decade just weeks away, the name trending alongside Travis and Taylor this weekend was not a bridesmaid, not a guest, not a family member. It was Kayla Nicole. And the timing has fans asking the same question over and over. Why now? Here's what happened. Kayla Nicole, who dated Travis on and off for roughly 5 years before they split back in 2022, was caught up with on the red carpet at a Hollywood Awards event, and rather than deflect, she leaned all the way in. She told reporters she is actively dating, keeping things casual, and famously described herself as single as a dollar bill. She talked about exploring her options, about playing the field, even joking that everybody has their eye on her, and that is the energy she is giving off.
I'm single as a dollar bill, so if you got somebody,
100%.
send them my way.
Who you got your eye on anybody, or you just...
No, everybody has their eye on me. Like, that's the vibe. That's the energy I'm giving.
She added that she has been stepping into what she called her video vixen season after sharing a stage with a legendary singer and appearing in a major music video. The message was loud and clear. Kayla wants the world to know she is thriving.
Maybe this might be my video vixen season.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you think that was going to happen? Were you expecting that?
No, absolutely not. Shout out to Chris, though, for the opportunity. I think that I'm just in my season of saying yes and having all the audacity in the world and just doing cool things.
And look, on its own, none of that is a crime. A woman talking about her dating life is the most normal thing in the world. But here's why the internet reacted the way it did. The context. Because while Kayla was on that red carpet talking about being single as a dollar bill, her ex-boyfriend was finalizing plans to marry Taylor Swift in front of more than 1,000 people at one of the most famous venues on earth. And to a lot of people watching, it felt like the wrong moment. As one fan put it bluntly, this is not the time, and it is not the place. They are about to get married. The sense online was that whatever Kayla is building in her own life, doing it in the same news cycle as the wedding only ties her name back to a relationship that ended nearly 4 years ago. The reaction was swift and frankly harsh. Some fans called the timing pathetic and desperate. Others said they just wish she would step out of the conversation entirely and let the couple have their moment. A few pointed out that every time she speaks, even about her own life, the headlines drag Travis right back into the frame. And whether that is fair to Kayla or not, it speaks to the strange gravity of this wedding right now. Anyone who has ever been connected to Travis or Taylor gets pulled into the storm, whether they want to be or not. It also reopened an old wound that never fully healed, because many fans believe Taylor herself referenced Kayla in her music, pointing to lyrics from a recent track that they read as a subtle dig. Kayla has never been formally named, and Taylor has never confirmed anything. But the speculation alone has kept the two women linked in the public imagination for months. So when Kayla pops up in the headlines right before the wedding, that old theory comes roaring back to life, and the cycle starts all over again. So here's everything else swirling around this couple right now. Because the ex-girlfriend drama is just one small piece of a much bigger picture. And the reason every old flame and former friend keeps getting yanked back into the spotlight comes down to one thing: the wedding itself, which is reportedly locked in one of the boldest venues imaginable. The ceremony is reportedly happening at the iconic Madison Square Garden on the 3rd of July, in front of a crowd reportedly numbering more than 1,000 guests. And the choice is reportedly genius for one simple reason: privacy. The arena reportedly has no windows, meaning no outside lens can capture a single frame, and it reportedly offers underground access so guests can arrive and leave unseen. There are even reports that guests will be transported in blacked-out buses to keep the whole thing locked down. For a couple obsessed with secrecy, they reportedly found the perfect fortress hiding in the middle of the busiest city in America.
July 4th, Sail 250, which is like the president's military parade in New York City, NBA Finals, World Cup, potentially Taylor Swift's wedding, all as overlapping events in New York City between June 11th and July 19th.
That obsession with privacy reportedly extends to everything. There are reportedly no mailed invitations going out. The couple is instead reportedly reaching out to guests directly by text to keep details from leaking.
She is not actually sending out save the dates. Instead, guys, she is actually calling people and telling them, hey, keep this date.
Anna Wintour, the most powerful figure in fashion, reportedly offered to help plan the wedding, and Taylor reportedly turned her down to run the day herself in the name of authenticity, and the dress is reportedly guarded like a state secret. Reports say 6 gowns were commissioned from multiple designers, several of them deliberate decoys. Every designer is under a non-disclosure agreement, so any leak could be traced to its source. The guest list, meanwhile, has been a roller coaster of names. In a major surprise, former best friend and supermodel Karlie Kloss is reportedly back in. The two women reportedly reconciled some time ago and put their old issues behind them. Rising pop star Benson Boone is reportedly invited as well, but while some names return, others reportedly fall away. Actor Miles Teller and his wife, model K.A. Lee, are reportedly left off the list after a quiet falling out.
You and Kelly maybe be attending the wedding?
You know, I don't know. That is going to be, I imagine, one impressive wedding. But yeah, just very happy for them. I've known, Trav for a while too, and yeah, I think they're having a blast. That's the point.
Every name in or out becomes its own headline, which is exactly why the couple is reportedly guarding the rest so fiercely. Now, while the wedding plans tighten, the couple still reportedly looks genuinely, refreshingly happy. They were just spotted on a color-coordinated date night in Florida, where Travis is reportedly training for his 14th NFL season out of a massive rental home.
Oh my God.
Hey guys.
Oh my God.
Have a good night, guys.
Taylor has reportedly been splitting her time just to stay close to him. She wore black, he matched her, and they walked out hand in hand as he cheerfully told fans to have a good night. No tension, no drama, just two people clearly choosing each other. And Travis has been busy off the field too. Beyond returning for another football season on a reported $12 million deal, he reportedly became a brand ambassador for a major theme park company. He reportedly holds an equity stake, leaning on his lifelong love of amusement parks.
Skull Guards, baby! It's a dream come true for a Cleveland kid. Any Cleveland kid would be through the roof right now, and I'm happy to be the honorable one to get to do it for us, man.
His own mother, Donna Kelce, reportedly celebrated the news in the comments, gushing about the great memories and saying she could not wait to ride. It was a sweet full-circle family moment in the middle of all the wedding chaos. A reminder that underneath the headlines, the Kelces are reportedly just a close-knit family cheering each other on. Even the pre-wedding parties are reportedly being treated like major productions. Taylor has reportedly set a budget of $10 million for Travis's bachelor party, a relaxed island getaway built around golf with his brother and his quarterback. Her own plans reportedly involve multiple bachelorette trips across several favorite destinations, and in the middle of locking everything down, Taylor reportedly just released a brand new original song tied to one of the biggest family films of the summer. That proves the music never stops, even when the secrecy is at its peak. There is also the question of the bridal party, which has reportedly turned into its own quiet competition. The most coveted role, maid of honor, is reportedly the subject of a friendly tug-of-war among Taylor's famous friends. Selena Gomez is widely seen as the front-runner, thanks to a friendship stretching back more than 15 years. A long list of other names, from supermodels to childhood best friends to fellow superstars, has reportedly been floated. There is even reportedly some friction over a strict no-plus-one policy that left at least one guest frustrated about attending alone. It is the kind of high-class problem only this couple could create. where the issue is not filling the wedding party but choosing between a room full of A-list friends who all want the honor.
Some guests have suggested that they have not been invited alongside a partner and they are livid.
Well, the whole +1 thing is a little bit tricky. I would suggest that it comes more into play if the bride and groom are struggling a bit for money and they want to keep the numbers down.
And underneath all the glamour, there's a colder, more calculated thread running through everything. A prenuptial agreement is reportedly being finalized before the ceremony. The most interesting part is reportedly not what goes in it, but where it gets signed, with some locations offering far stronger protections than others. The people advising her reportedly understand that difference down to the last clause, treating it as careful planning rather than any hint of doubt. And even the music world keeps circling back to Taylor. One of the biggest names in hip-hop reportedly slipped a friendship bracelet tribute tied to her tour and a lyric naming her into his latest release. So here's the bottom line. Travis Kelce's ex-girlfriend, Kayla Nicole, made headlines just weeks before the wedding, calling herself single as a dollar bill and talking up her dating life. The timing drew heavy backlash from fans who felt it was not the moment, with the couple about to get married. The wedding is reportedly happening at Madison Square Garden on July 3rd, in front of more than 1,000 guests. The venue was reportedly chosen for its windowless privacy, with blacked-out buses reportedly ferrying guests and texts, replacing physical invitations. Taylor reportedly turned down Anna Wintour and reportedly commissioned 6 gowns with several decoys. Carly Kloss is reportedly back on the guest list. The Tellers are reportedly out, and Benson Boone is reportedly in. The couple was just spotted on a Florida date night while Travis trains for a 14th season. He became a theme park ambassador to his mother's delight and prepares for a $10 million bachelor party, all while a new song drops and the prenup is reportedly finalized. 30 days until July 3rd. The fans have made their feelings clear. They want this final stretch to belong to Taylor and Travis, and to nobody else. The exes, the old rumors, the resurfacing names, all of it feels like noise crowding out a moment that 2 people have waited years for. And maybe that is the real story here. When you reach a love story this big, the hardest part is not finding the spotlight. It is keeping everyone else from trying to step into it. In 1 month, none of the noise will matter. There will only be the 2 of them. In the middle of that arena, finally saying the words the whole world has been waiting to hear. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.